are you ready to do an activity today? So our activity for today, I actually chose 3-dimensional shapes instead of 2-dimensional. 2-dimensional would be your flat shapes. So like a circle, triangle, square, the ones that we use when we do our weather chart. So here's your circle, triangle, oval, star. I have a heart in here too. How many squares in here? Maybe that would be something else we could put up for them. So what I'm going to use today, and you can use the 2D shapes. You could use squares or circles or whatever you want to use when you look around in your house. I just chose the 3-dimensional shapes so I could show you what they are. So does anyone know what this is? You know, you're right. It does look like a square because see how it's got squares on each side? But because it's 3-dimensional, see how you can pick it up and hold it and move it around? It's called a cube. So then I decided I was going to walk around the house and find some other things that were shaped like a cube. Now what about this one? You're right, I see a circle on it, but it's actually called a cylinder. You see that? It's a cylinder. What about this? You're right, it's a ball, or you can also call it a sphere. What about this one? Oh, you're right, it does have a circle on it. But look at it. Think about what it looks like. If I were to put this on the top, what do you think that looks like? An ice cream cone, you're right. So this is called a cone. So I went around the house and I looked for different things that were in those different shapes. So I'm going to bring my little tray out and show you the different things that I found. Some of them I actually brought back from school, so you'll recognize them from school. So here's my tray full of things. So we're going to sort them according to the shapes. So we have cube, we have cylinder, we had sphere, and we had cone. So what do you think this shape would be like? Cylinder, you're right. So I'm going to put it here with the cylinder. Here, I'll put the cylinder in the front so you can see it. So I'm going to put that here with the cylinder. What about this? It's a cutie. Or Clementine. It's like a ball, you're right. So I'm going to put that with my sphere. Oh! This was one of my kids. I think it's called a Rubik's Cube. Oh, I just gave away what the shape is. What's the shape? It is like a square, but remember, it's 3-dimensional. So it's called a cube. Oh, hey, here's a fun one. Cone. Look, I just happen to have, what's that called? An ice cream cone. I don't know if it'll stand up. I'll have to lay it down. All right, I found some more things, and you tell me where they go. Cylinder. Cube. Here, I'll tell you what this is. You might want to know. It does look like a ball, and it actually goes in your dryer. And it's made out of wool, and it helps to fluff your clothes in the dryer. But you're right. It is a sphere. Okay, here's a tricky one. I thought this really did look like it. Do you remember this from the classroom? They're pretend grapes. But what shape is it in? You're right, it kind of looks like the cone. So those are some of the things that I found in my house. So maybe you can go around your house. Pick maybe 2 shapes. I picked 4 just so I could give you a description and show you what they're like. But maybe you could pick 2 shapes. They could be flat shapes, like I said, a circle, a triangle, a square. or they can be three-dimensional. Do you remember what these were called? This one was called a cube, cylinder, sphere,